I do really think now everything is done. Now the transfer is done. I do really think we just have to look forward for the season, and I do really think again we just have to support what it is, support what we have and just embrace it, right? Embrace it in this way, right? Because when you start thinking about a lot of stuff and when you start thinking about what you want the team to be, you can't do it because you're just a supporter. I'm just a supporter, right? Yes, we say a lot of things, we do, have some plans and some advice to the coach, to the club, right? And what we want things to go and what we need, right, as fans. Clubs, they don't listen to those advices. They just call us customers, like at Chelsea. They call us customers, right? We just people passing by and go come like that. Customers buying stuff and then go home and then tomorrow come again and do those stuff. So the transfer window is gone, right? And I've seen so many reactions, and this is why I came up here to say something. So many reactions are very, honest reaction I see, and right reaction, and you have a right to react in any way you want to react, like I'm doing right now. We expected Chelsea to make signs in its January transfer, right? But there was nothing. They have signed a 19-year-old Mathis, something like that. That's his name. His last name is very difficult to pronounce. I don't want to speak gibberish, right? So, as I said, Joao Felix is gone to AC Milan on loan, right? And we have, I think, Disasi is going to Aston Villa because that's what I saw. And there's another one who's gone. There's another one, right? No, there's another. Cassidy is going for permanent to Torino. Yes, Torino, wind Torino, Volvo. Every time I see that name, Torino, I remember the song I used to sing long time ago in Zambia. If you're a Zambian, you will laugh. You will laugh. It takes you back to the old days. But look, we don't have Joao Felix. Especially, in the Premier League games like this, we really need help, and we really need help on the bench, And there are things I didn't talk about from the yesterday game. Enzo Maresca did do hairy substitution. That was fantastic to see. I think it is realizing that we need hairy substitution. We need to make changes to win the game, and yesterday it did that, and we won the game. You see how things works when your substitution are good and at the right time, at the right moment. That can happen. And that's what Enzo Maresca did. And I'm so glad he realized he's watching the game, he's reading the game. Okay, I have to make substitution. I have to put Pedro Neto on Madueke on the bench, Jackson on the bench. Like, you have to. Because Jackson was not substitute. Jackson was not like that, right? Substitute, of course. I don't know, my mouth and my accent is like that, of course. So, this is the thing you have to really look and start saying, okay, we are seeing changes now. These changes, we want them to continue. Like, everybody, they want to see these changes to continue, and they want the manager to know exactly what he's doing. You don't have to make yourself very, like, what's the word? Very difficult on yourself. Like Enzo Maresca, he was doing that, right? Making himself very difficult and cannot do anything, when it comes to substitution. And he was late. 80 minutes to 90 minutes is making substitution. How can you win the game? And that it's because of the management experience. You see, that adds up. You have to have experience in management, especially at Chelsea Football Club. It's a big football club. We have so many success. Come on. So, as a manager, you have to know, okay, this football club like this. The fans want 3 points every week. Of course, we're not going to take 3 points every week. Come on, right? It's not possible. But you have to have those games that very easy fixture like we had this past month. Yeah, we could have won maybe 2 or 5 of them. we could have won that. So Arsenal beating Manchester City 5-1. I have heard so many people talking about, why did you Chelsea do that? I got something to say. Listen, Arsenal, they've been building that team for a long time. And Arsenal should be winning the Premier League right now. Arsenal should be on top, winning the Premier League. So for them winning 5-1 versus Manchester City, it wasn't a surprise. It's not a surprise at all. You know, they have to be that team. They have to win. You know, especially Manchester City right now, they are out of form a little bit. Chelsea, Enzo Maresca is first season, so he's not yet, you know, in that magnet, you know, magnet and magnet come together and they stick together. He's not into that, but Arsenal, they are. But Arsenal cannot win a trophy. They cannot win anything. They are shambolic in every department. So that's a different Arsenal and Chelsea. If you go looking at Chelsea trophies and what we have, so we have so many. Arsenal, how many? 3 or 4, something like that. When I went to Chelsea, I have the video I did take a video over all the Premier League trophies. I think I have to get it and put it up again so you guys can see how many trophies we have. It's good. It's very, very, very good. So Enzo Maresca benching Robert Sanchez, that was very good. That was a very good call. I like that, and I think the fans like that a lot. A lot. Seeing Robert Sanchez on the bench makes everything perfect. So Jurgensen started that game and he was perfect and he was calm, and everything about Jurgensen, it was, you know, phenomenal yesterday. And that's what you want. You don't want a ball when go back to the goalkeeper, you start shaking, you know, your bones start shaking, you know, your high blood pressure goes up. No, you don't want that. And this is what we were saying. We need changes. We need everything in this January transfer window. You know, just do it, because we are liking here and here and here and here. But it looks like the owner, they don't want that. They have their own thinking. Maybe they are planning the summer transfer window, right? But if they love football and if they love the club, I will say this, they don't love the club, because if they do love the club, we will be number 1 by this time. You know, Victor Osimhen will be at Chelsea. So if they do love the club, we won't even, you know, discuss all this stuff, and everybody, they'll come down, you know, the media, the Chelsea social media, YouTube, Twitter, and everywhere, Facebook, will be calm down. Everybody they'll be laughing, you know. But we're in this situation because of the owner, and everybody should know that. You know, it's not because of Maresca, it's because of the Chelsea owners. That's what we are in this mess right now. Yes, we won that game yesterday, but that doesn't change anything. That just put everybody in a nice mood, not in a good mood, in a nice mood, right? We needed that. And Chelsea players, they knew that we needed to take that result. And we did. We go back to top 4 with 43 points, you know. And yeah, but we're not safe. Next one, we're playing Brighton in the Premier League. So it's good to go in that game with this good winning mentality. It's very, very good. Now, Enzo Maresca, when he did a press conference after the game, right? He said, Maresca, Magui just told me they are fine, so hopefully no injuries. And he says, Maresca, in this moment, Robert Sanchez need a rest. He can't expose him, right? But he would just say he need a rest. You know, Graham Potter, team spirit was fantastic. Players gave everything. That's not new. We have heard that before. Cole Palmer created the most chances in the match, but it was his defensive work that caught my eye tonight. Cole won 3-4 duels to made 4 recovery and 2 tackles. So Cole Palmer made a lot of stuff, right? This is just PYS saying that. I'm not gonna show you that because I'm in Ari right now. I got to go and do some private stuff. I'm not gonna mention up here. It's fantastic stuff, of course, because if I start to mention, it's gonna be a long day to start. Nobody will understand much, you know. So this is Chelsea, this is where we are, and let's go to another game. And I think the next game is Conference League, right? We're in the knockout stages in the last 16, just, you know, last 16. Now, if you go back to the Champions League, Manchester City, they are facing Real Madrid. Now I will tell you something about that a little bit. Manchester City, they lost 5-1 to Arsenal, yes, but the Champions League football is different. Real Madrid, they are weird sometimes. Like they lost to Barcelona, how much? 5-1, right? You know, in the Spanish Cup, right? So the Champions League, a lot of people are predicting Real Madrid to wipe City. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think that's going to happen. If they do that, I will be very surprised. Champions League, it's very difficult, and Manchester City, they know that we can't play around, you know. It's Real Madrid, so we have to be a little bit serious. So I think they will be very serious, and I think we will see a tight game. And I did predict that. I was talking to somebody at work. I did predict that 1-1 at City, and then to Real Madrid maybe end up in the penalties. So let's see. But if you look at Madrid team, they have great attackers: Mbappe, Vinicius, Rodrigo, and all these guys, right? Great attack. They have that. So they have to win. So let's see what's going to happen. But let me know down in the comment about Chelsea Football Club. What do you think? And what do you think we need in the summer? We know what we need in the summer, but are this new owner, they're going to change? And this is the question I'm going to ask you guys. Do you think the Chelsea owner, they're going to change their structure? They're going to change their mode? You think they're going to do that? Me, I don't think they're going to do this. It's been 4 years now, right? They haven't changed because we are still on the same level. And the other thing again, if you want to have this kind of structure, you know, selling players at a young age and making money and do all this, you know, generating money in a PL, of course, and a lot of people, they're not happy because a lot of Americans, they are buying this football club and they're just turning them into business stuff, and a lot of people, they're not happy. And I've seen so many British people saying this is part of our tradition, you know, football is part of our tradition, and we need to win, you know, trophies. And now if we are just a business center, what is that? You know, we're not enjoying football. I've seen so many people saying that, and it's right. They are right. You know, they are right to say that, and things need to change. Things need to change, and the only thing that can change this, if the clubs go back to the old ways to do business, football will be back again. You know, that's what I'm saying. Let me know down in your comment, what do you think about everything I said? So I will see you soon, guys, for another video, and subscribe to IFC. Hit that notification bell. You don't have to miss all the dreams and all the honey and all the sugar. I will see you soon. Have a lovely day, and God bless.